Moving on with our talent for this evening, we have contestant number 9, which is Miss Tonga Australia 20.
O ku whaka o fo ofa au pito e. Kana whatoka ngai e mis hapai. Ko mautoro kona kau hapai mo mamata mai lai e. Ko whatoka ngai e mis hapai. Na e alu ia alu ko pa to e laku mo ene ki siri ana e pana to e sio ku tufi. Ako osko ni ko alge backstage. O whakasui ki tau tai e mis hapai. Ko inga ke hoko ke e ma. E ka tu e tai mini o ku longo katoa nga Atele nia. Ka whie mau ia ke whai mo tau ki kai e. Ako ia ka sio ke he misi. Ia pai na fusi e nei ka kanga ilo ko foi umele. Ka ko e whaka ofa abuta pe whaka mawhana ai mamata tonu i heni i he tareni tiko e tau whanau pa koe whakawhiawhia pe pa moi pou ko ia ai kakai pe koe whanua atonga. I wish you guys were here. Ko ilo pe mo mea mahe lai vika kutoi ke he ngā atu ai whiawhia ai kakai i arena koe ni i Atele Stadium right now. But you know, we are grateful o koe ko tau whakamau. Hakai pe koe mea nau lawe atu ki ai koe tue tai mini o koe keu ilo pe esi whewhe ki tau whakamau. Whihi au pito. Kaike, contestant number 9, Miss Tonga, Lady Maria Australia. Let's go.
I am told at this moment they are testing just so that they have the perfection when Ani does make her performance. But once again, as we introduce, Ani here is a lawyer by profession. And she joins us this year representing Miss Tonga Australia. Once again, also in our program for this evening, we'll be calling back our former two Miss Heilalas for commentary down.
Kātak whakamole. Ko tau Miss Hoko ko Miss Tonga Australia 2026 ko Ani Tiveniana Talia Uri. O whātuk malo.
Let me just quote. Tulo pe tahin whalanglang. Yo ki wakai ange tau kau mamata he poni. Ki wakai ange ta whakahaha ke. Mo whewhe. Whewhe ta whakahi fo. Toke lau. Whewhe tau kau whakawhi lalo heni. Toat.
Mauia e koe. Kahiri e whiauhi e whiawhini pa ke tok mea mai ke tok wato ki pale.
Surprise.
Kau pe moia he surprise. Ani, apologies to do this. Can I please ask you, they would like you backstage just so that they could fix up your microphone before you perform. Thank you very much, Ani, for bearing with us. As we await Ani to come on stage this evening, Heilala, we were talking before during the break, a lot of things happening in Tonga, and a lot of our people from overseas have returned back to Tonga. And that includes the bicentennial celebrations of the 200 years of Christianity here in Tonga, which has brought thousands and thousands of Tongans back here. And also earlier on, the introduction that we have them in the house here, Kalani Sitaka, and also the crew from BYU Hawaii. Welcome, and thank you for being with us. Did you follow Heilala, the welcoming that Hakame hosted for this team earlier on today?
I was busy with this rehearsing.
However, with that, there was a great welcome that we all followed that was happening at Hakame. And as you leave tomorrow for the BYU crew, thank you for being here and just all the give back that you've done for our kingdom despite living overseas. I am...
So, well, today, Miss Tonga Australia, Antiveniana Talia Uri.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for carrying me through every storm and trial. When life felt overwhelming, you calmed the waters of my heart and filled me with your perfect peace. May this performance glorify you alone. In Jesus' name, Amen. To the people of Tonga, we all face seasons of uncertainty, hardship, and storms that can leave us feeling weary and burdened. Yet in the midst of the chaos, Jesus reminds us not to fix our eyes on the storm, but on Him. When our hearts remain aligned with His will and our purpose is rooted in Him, we find a peace that the world cannot give. As Jesus says in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." May we be reminded that no matter what we are carrying, we do not have to carry it alone. Christ invites each and one of us to come to Him. He is our refuge in every storm, our strength in every weakness, and our peace in every season. May this song be a reminder that God's grace is sufficient, His love never fails, and His faithfulness endures forever.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. The Malia Hokuloto Okufia Malia Maube The Malia Hokuloto Okufia Malia Maube Okufia Malia Maube.
Thank you, Ani. Miss Tonga Australia 2026, ladies and gentlemen, Atvenyana Taliaoli. So much talent in there from Kolonga, Niutoa, Ha'ano, Whakakai, and also Havakatolo. 26 years of age, her background, a Bachelor of Laws Honours and a Bachelor of Business, followed by a Graduate Diploma of Legal Practice. There we have it, our contestant number 9, Atvenyana Taliaoli.
All right. For our contestant number 10, Miss Praxis New Zealand 2026, Kathleen Monica Soana via Tangitau. Miss Praxis New Zealand's talent is a fusion of storytelling and dance. Every movement represents a chapter of Kathleen's journey, honoring people, experiences, and faith that has shaped her. Her performance begins with a Siva Samoa, a tribute to her childhood friendship, molded a sense of belonging after moving to New Zealand. Second, a contemporary Tahitian dance, reflecting the lessons, challenges, victories, and dreams that have formed her path. Like the steady rhythm of the drum, she continues forward with strength, grace, and determination.
Her third talent is the Fire Poi dance, symbolizing her courage, the resilience, and faith. Through life's challenges, she has trusted in God's guidance, believing that with Him, all things are possible. Her final piece this evening will be a ballet dance. With heartfelt tribute to her late mother, who first believed in her, encouraged her dreams, and instilled the values that she carries today. Kathleen hopes to honor her memory and promise to carry her legacy forward. From your contestant number 10, Miss Kathleen Monica Soana Vayatangtao, Miss Aproxis New Zealand 2026.
Dance is more than movement to me. It is storytelling, emotion, and healing. Through every season of my life, dance has helped me express what words could not. Tonight, each piece shares a part of my journey. Even through grief, I continue to dance. This final piece is in honor of my late mother, my biggest supporter, whose love still guides every step I take.
Miss Apraxis, New Zealand 2026, Kathleen Monica Soana Vayatangitau, with her talent tonight. And that's number 10.
And there was 4 pieces that she did in her talent. Now that's a lot of talent there coming through from Miss Aproxis this evening. And once again, as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be asking on the stage our former Miss Heilalas, which is Shirley Beeman and of course Tessa Tolta'u, to join us once again this evening. So Round of applause once again. Thank you, ladies, for coming at our call once again. We're just going to continue picking your brains and using the moment while you guys are here in Tonga and here with us at Miss Heilala. Lau?
Yes. Shirley and Tessie. So far, from 1 to 10, what is your reflection on that?
On tonight or our own experience?
Tonight.
Tonight, I'm going to say 11.
I agree with
Say
Shirley.
11.
That's a not fair question on you two, right? The next question, just individual ones for you. Firstly, for you, Shirley, your view in terms of Heilala in comparison to back to your time, what were the competitions or the judging events back then in comparison to 2026?
I might be taking you on a trip down memory lane for just a couple seconds. Like I mentioned before, in 1990, there was no social media. So you didn't have that extra pressure, right? And people commenting on everything. It was just the people that were in the room in those magical moments where you were there in person. A few lucky people had a huge, like a camcorder, and those recorders were so big you had to carry them on your shoulder. So now you know how old I am. But it was a different time and a different place. Tonga was very different then too, I would say. But it was a beautiful time, and I hold those memories very precious and close to my heart.
The judging events during your competition of Heilala, what were the judging events back then?
They were similar. There was a talent competition. There was Ta'olunga, but I think Ta'olunga was held at Tonga National Center, if I remember correctly, much smaller. And there was the ball. We did not have the pre-pageant interview, as I remember it. You just were interviewed on stage on the final night.
Do you remember some of those people from the committees back then?
I remember many of the people on the committee back then, and the wonderful thing about coming to Tonga is you meet family that you've never met before. One of the contestants in the pageant was actually my second cousin. Tokase Mahe, she was Miss Popularity that year, so she was very popular with everybody, and she had a fantastic personality, so we voted her Miss Popularity. And I think Kitione Maile?
As MC back then?
That's right, and I'll never forget Pila Afeaki. You just knew his voice as soon as you heard it. So it was very special times in Tonga then.
Definitely. Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you.
I'm going to move on. Tessa, you had gone further and actually Tonga's last Miss Heilala to become Miss Pacific. Having said that, what
Yes, let's give it up for our Miss South Pacific.
there's being Miss Heilala, then there's the qualities to take it that extra mile to becoming Miss Pacific. Can you give us an insight into that?
I've always felt, excuse me.
Have your moment.
It was I grew up with a Palangi mother and often felt like I wasn't Tongan enough. So competing in Miss Tonga and being able to go to Miss South Pacific and represent a country I love so dearly, it was such an honor.
Thank you.
I love Tonga. Tonga is in me. And it was the greatest opportunity to get on a stage and share all of you with the South Pacific. I won because I was representing Tonga, a place that I love so much.
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry to have made you cry on stage, but I felt it was important for the audience tonight and those who are watching from home and overseas. Just because it's our last opportunity to have you both on stage, a few words that you would like to leave us tonight? We're going to have you back tomorrow evening, but just last words from you both before we continue.
I just want to tell the contestants, thank you for being brave enough to come out on this stage and entertain us. Thank you for Tonga for being here and supporting them. This is such a unique opportunity for them to be able to share themselves with all of you. And so I'm just grateful to be here. It's been a long time since I've been in Tonga, and it feels good to be home.
I would just thank you, Tessie. And I would just quickly add to that, koe koloa whoke tonga koe whakamalo. Whakamalo atu ki he komiti Heilala. Whakamalo atu ki ngahi whamiri, ka tau te whito ki he whangi whine mui koe niuk nau veipa, kai koe mea whaingo fua ia. We know how it feels to walk in your shoes, and I just want to thank my family, your family, everyone's family for making this special moment here in Tonga available to all of us to come back and celebrate His Majesty's birthday and be here together. Neonga e maua no folata he lalo kapakau I ka rete mau ke mate aki I pe atonga he koe whanua ne mau whangafae. Hoia pe malo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Bimen and Tessa Tolkao. Malo Aupito. As said, we will have them back on stage tomorrow evening to join us. As we move on with the talent for this evening, we would like to call on stage contestant number 11, Miss Lady Maria, Tonga, Australia, Silia Sitoafa Matelau. Before our contestant number 11 comes on stage, Miss Lady Maria, her talent, Celia, will be performing a ballet variation tonight, and it's called Esmeralda. She began dancing at the age of 10 and it's instilled a great passion for the art and of discipline. After years from ballet, she has decided to revisit her passion and bring a new grace to the Heilala stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lady Maria, Tonga, Australia, Silia Sitoafa Matelau.
Miss Lady Maria, Tonga, Australia, Silia Sitoafa Matelau.
Continuing on with our talent quest for this evening, we have contestant number 12, Miss Liqualofa Resort, Melelupe, Ngosia, Piutau, Tong.
Tua Ofatu. The arrival of Christianity transformed not only our Tongan society, but also the very foundation of our leadership. In 1831, the founding monarch of modern Tonga, King George I, embraced Christianity and used its teachings to unite our people through justice, humility, service, and compassion. These values continue to shape who we are as Tongans today. As a young Christian Tongan woman serving in the United States Navy, I am deeply grateful to have been raised with these principles.
They have guided me throughout my journey and continue to influence how I live and serve each day. Serving in the Navy requires discipline, teamwork, honor, courage, and commitment, qualities that closely reflect the Christian values instilled in me from a young age. Tonight, through my talent, I do hope to share a glimpse of my faith, my culture, and the values that inspire me to serve God and others with humility and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to introduce our contestant number 12, Miss Liqualofa Resort, Melelupe, Ngosia, Piutau, Tongi.
Well, while they are working on the stage,
I think they're just clearing up the stage and just bits and pieces of oil that had been there from past performances before the next one comes through. We're just thanking everyone for taking time to join us this evening. I do note not just the BYU crew, but there's many different teams who are in Tonga. I note there are teams of Australia, foreigners who are here with us, and also Lao happening in Tonga at the moment. People have used this time to also host family reunions. So there's a lot that's happening on the side of the main events that are happening in Tonga, which is the conference and also the Heilala week, but everyone's choosing to make things happen around it, like the family reunions. There's a high school reunion of Liahona, I believe that's also going on. And I believe our stage is ready. So ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor once again to introduce to you our next contestant for this evening, Miss Liqualofa Resort, Melelupe Ngosia, Piutau, Tongi.
I come from islands so small, whose people only see them on maps. But my parents believed our future could sail beyond the horizon. They crossed oceans with faith as their compass, working until sacrifice became their language, teaching me that dreams are not given, they are earned. So I joined the Navy, not because I was fearless, but because I learned that pressure either sinks the ship or teaches you how to sail it. I carry oceans in my bloodline, the resilience of my heritage, and the sacrifices of those who came before me. I was raised to lead with humility, to walk with grace, and to honor every opportunity through education and service. Because every lesson became a stepping stone, and every challenge, a tide I learned to navigate. I am the daughter of those who crossed oceans for a better future, and I carry their courage wherever I go. I'm not just surviving the ocean I came from. I am learning how to command it.
Jesus is the way, the life, and the truth. From the valley to the throne, I was never on my own. Grace found me when my heart turned to stone. Try to wash my sins with the things I could do, but the truth hit deep. Only one made me new. No silver, no gold, no power I could claim. Just the blood of the Lamb, yeah, that's the name. Chains fell off when I called on the King. Now I rise redeemed. Hear the angels sing, so let it flow through my soul. Let it make me whole. Every scar, every stain, yeah, He paid it in full. Jesus Christ, He the life, yeah, the way and the proof. What can wash away my sin? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
As the USS Carrier arrives at the port of Nuku'alofa, we are honored by the presence and greeting of the King of Tonga as we welcome visiting sailors ashore. May they be received with the warmth of Tongan hospitality and invited to feast and rest at the beautiful Liku'alofa Resort. And with that, this is future Lieutenant Commander Tony signing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mix Liku'alofa Resort, Melelupe, Homosia Pitau Tongi. That's number 12.
Moving on, we only have 2 more contestants left for this evening's talent. And also we have a number once again from our former Miss Heilalas who join us as part of the ending for our program. But moving on with the next talent for this evening, contestant number 13. Who is currently making her way, but as she makes her way here, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 2 contestants left, which is Miss Vava'u Tourism and also Miss Tonga Tourist Association. After that, we will have a look into our former Miss Heilalas, who will be performing one more number for all of us this evening. Also, for the program this evening, we will call back our 14 contestants on stage who will walk through and await as our judges tally the numbers with our scrutineers, and by then, Lau, we should be ready with our top 5, once again, in no particular order this evening.
Ko ia tau ke teu teu ki he tau whikatahaua, toi pe tau toko ua me ai. Ki he whiawhini, ro tonga teu teu ko ia, hiri ai nau whari ari, o atu e video koi e tau ngahi sponsors, pe ko tau tari ki ai, e toi whawhi mai pe e kau Miss Heilala malolo ko ia na nau whaiwane nai ke toi iai hanau toi fui whari ari e taha nai, o tau tari e pe ki he e tau kau whamau. Pea, matui ko e whiawhini e ui e toko nima. Toko nima e ui e whiawhini, ko kau toko nima tu ki mua ape. E ui atu pe, kau kai ko nau whakahoko hoko ia, e he hanga e ne tuu. Ko ui pe ko toko nima tu ki mua ape, e toko whakaha ko tō pe ia, i he pōwhalaite.
Also reminding for tomorrow, Milialau and our audience here, and those of you at home, if you want to make your way tomorrow, we have the sarongware and also the island creations tomorrow, so that should be an interesting night. Also reminding, other than the floor here, those of you who want to join us tomorrow evening and on top, It's free, so you're more than welcome to join us here at Atele Indoor Stadium.
Ko whamanatu e taha, ko tau Miss Internet, o lolotonga ata e voti ki ai taimini. I e besi Facebook pe, a Miss Heilala pageant, o react, ki ho misi ko ke manako ai, ko Miss Internet ia. E whatonga i pe ko Miss Internet, o ke kauhono poini au ia, ki whamau ko ia o Miss Heilala. Ko special prize pe ia, a tau Miss Internet.
And our next contestant is ready to perform her talent. Once again, Miss Vava'u Tourism, Siutaisa Funaki. Ladies and gentlemen, mo kataki o paspasi mai ko tau kine mui hoko, Miss Vava'u Tourism, Siutaisa Funaki. Koe kotoa hok teunga, pule taha, pia moisu na etuituia o ngawe aki ai feta aki. E whine eiki, e api koia ko uha kei lelei pia mei lei mātua.
Ko oku kahoa mo oku sisi, na ngauhia me pako o e wāu nuku nuka. Ko oku tare ni ti, ko e tōtaha whakatau kei, mo taritari lelei e kau wholau ewe e wā, ke vai whanua Vava'u. Pasi mai, Miss Vava'u Tourism, Siutaisa Funaki.
Si vai kolele, si vai kolele, ipaisio ata, fanga kofie mea, fakala vetala, ea moko moko, fakavale loto, oi oto fakabo, si vai
Welcome to the beautiful island of Vava'u. Here in Vava'u, we greet one another by saying Maloelele. Can I hear you say Maloelele? Fantastic. Now please follow me to our tour bus. And please watch your step and make sure you buckle up for safety. Fantastic. My name is Siutaisa Funaki, and I'm happy to be your tour guide for today. And we'll be visiting one of the most important historical sites here in the island in the Kingdom of Tonga. So to start off, if you look to my right side, you will see our local market, Ko Utu Kalongalu. This is where our local vendors sell their produce, goods, their seafood, their handicrafts. And if you want to take a souvenir with you back, just a reminder of your visit to Tonga, feel free to stop by. And if you look to my left side, you will see a hiapo plant. This plant is what our ancestors used to make clothes. And my outfit for tonight is an example of it. Feel free to take a picture. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing around my waist, it's called a kiekie. I wear the kiekie to show my respect and my pride for my country. And it is made out of pako and tui. And this is our traditional soap that we used back in the days. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived in our final destination. Now please, unbuckle your seat and follow me. Guys, welcome to Powono. While we're here in this sacred ground, I would like to tell you a little history behind this place. So it was here in 1839 then King George I introduced Tonga's first written law and dedicated the Kingdom of Tonga to God's protection. And this historical event is called the Tukufonua. It was a moment that helped shape Tonga's identity and sovereignty. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to demonstrate to you what King George I did while he was giving the land and the people of Tonga to God. And he said the simple phrase that is now Tonga's national motto. Koe o tua, mo Tonga ko hoku tofia. Meaning, God and Tonga are my inheritance. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our little tour, and I hope that you guys enjoyed your visit, and we hope to see you again in the future. Now, as a farewell, I would like to share with you one of my Tongan favorite songs. It's called Gatinia. Gatinia si oto sei manakoa ala hagapuye asi ete ofa asi no mai ho otaonga Ladies and gentlemen, malo pito and tua fatu.
That's Miss Vava'u tourism. And that's the kind of tourism that is going on, that all the tourists are flooding to Vava'u. Siutaisa Funaki, thank you very much. And that's number 13. One more to go. Just a reminder, once again, our Perchant night tickets are available to purchase at the Tonga Tourism Office, Buna Road. You can get your tickets from there. But us on the top here, just come free. Tau ngahi tikite koe ke tau ngahi po o e Fekaulahi e Filimisi o maot peia I he ofisi koe tak mamata I he halavuna. Koe ngahi tikite ke ngahi te pile koe ni lalo. Ko ki tau tolu koe ni I olunga tau huta tau tongi pe. Koe o te mouto e nofo I api mo mea mai ke tau kauwhata I he e whiawhinien, e whiawhapongpongi, ka pe he fo ke tau e whiawhaos.
Also reminding our audience this evening, when the 14 contestants finish with their talent tonight, we have a special number this evening by our current Miss Heilala, Miss Susiana Taumoepeau, who will be gracing the stage.
If you are fini, holo peho mea taine princess, whawhalang lango if you are fini. Toi pe tau toko taha, pe tau whamaa popo, pe whakahauka tulewa e ola, o e tareniti, hake koe tautou whakaonga tu, koe toko nima. Koe toko nima tu ki mua. Maari e.
And we're ready for the final number of number 14 contestant this evening. Heilala.
It's contestant number 14, Miss Tonga Tourist Association, Sepiuta Malamala. Embracing this year's theme, celebrating our heritage and embarking on our future, My Talent charts the evolution of Tongan entertainment from Captain Cook's arrival in 1777 to our historic bicentennial milestone as a Christian nation. Our art forms continue to thrive. My performance bridges ancient traditional with modern youth culture by seamlessly blending the sacred Tau'olunga with Samoan Siva, Hawaiian hula, and Tahishi. Historically, the Tau'olunga is a graceful dance performed Bai to express honor, femininity, and cultural identity. It is a representation of respect, humility, and the role of women in upholding family and tradition.
Next, the Samoan Siva is deep cultural storytelling and community connection. Dating back centuries, the Siva was originally performed to recount genealogies and daily village life. After that, she'll perform a Hawaiian hula, which is a complex language of the heart and a living record of the island's history. Tahitian is a fast, high-energy dance accompanied and intense hip shaking. Ladies and gentlemen, our last contestant for this evening, Miss Tonga Tourist Association, Sepiuta Malamala.
knees and then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. The DJ, please turn up the bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Susiana. Acknowledge the sponsors who have generously supported us, past and present, to make Heilala happen. So ladies and gentlemen, while we view our sponsors, we also await the performance of current Miss Heilala, Susiana Taumoepeau, to follow.
We now take a moment to proudly acknowledge our valued sponsors, whose generous support and trusted partnership have made the Heilala Festival 2026 possible. Our supreme sponsors.
In Baba'u, you can do nothing, absolutely nothing. Or you can sail the most pristine waters in the world, or still nothing. Slip into underwater caves like it's your own secret world. Or try exploring its open waters, where making friends is easier than you think. And these friends will be very careful until they do rest. Tonga, the friendly islands.
Fiji Airways, thank you for connecting people, cultures, and communities across the Pacific and beyond, making journeys and dreams possible. Our elite sponsors, BSP Bank.
The South Pacific International Bank.
Our purpose, generating prosperity for the South Pacific.
We care about our customers, their family, and their community.
We aspire to do better each time with better services and new products.
We grow with our customers. We support small businesses, give individual loans so they can get ahead and invest in communities.
Republic of China in
Hello, malo lele. Ko hai lau mai. Hello everyone. Pe ko tawa mai ki he lava lele ko ia e whakahoko e tau. Ngahi tale e niti, tāpuaki, kehenga, whakaofa-ofa, ato e whakaori foki, eh? Wak whakawaloat ka tek mautol ko toa pe, ok mausi i mamata mai ki he live ko ia vai moana stream. Bea ok mau fia lah ke mau tari fia aki mau tolu. So this is the beginning for Vaimoana, and so that's why I'm here today. Ke whakahonga i kamata ai project ko ni for our people, eh? Ka ko hange pe ko mea ko na mau toki mea mai ki ai. Ai fihi au pito, eh? To tai wini ko ke wino pe si fe au si tete pe ai kau fai whakamau I hono whenga I ke whakamā opo opo me poro karama koe ni. You know, and I have so many favorites right now. Ka ko whakamalo te te kmautor ko tō peo mo si mātā mahe live koe ni. Mana tui e tau positive. Ka whenga mali e koe ni o promote atuai pe whakahātua te kmautor koe aho wahiwa ko ia o siulai o whakahoko ai a movie premiere. Yes, the first ever movie premiere in Tonga. O kmautor ko mo whaam ko ke mawilo ko hai movie premiere. Ko no molo ko no release me ko tau ngai whaiva mali e. Algo he Netflix me ngai mea pehe. O kuraki hulu ia ke mātā ke kakai. And in honor of the Lomu, Joanna Lomu, o mau whakaamu ke mau whakawhi ki mautoru, aho wahiwa o siulai i he mahina koe ni, o mau whakawhi. This program is free for all Tongan. Ka pangu ke kei sio mai. O te ke lau mai ko me ni mo e ku woko, ko lawea ka moha mo hak mea kai o fōro e utai kai. Kai ke, 29 of July, o mau whakawhi ki mautoru koe. Del Fiber Stadium, we have the movie premiere there. Pe e iai po maukau maukau hiva, eh? Mau tolu ko ia mo fa ke mau so ka local singers ko i Tonga ni. He Deus wingi, fingi, he ko ki aski. Katoa. So si wango sia mo ka tama pehe. Ko hai ko ke fia sio perform on this 29th of July. Mo me amai ki ai. Hatahape, Siaki, you name it. So you can comment right now who you want to see in that movie premiere. Fekaulahi atu. Mad love to all the contestants today. They did absolutely amazing. Mantu o te maulau mai kahe ko meni ko usio atu. Ko mau to lau mai pe kau. Okay, ofa atu. Atau kolosi mai ki he. Ofa, malo.
Iyo, malo.
Rotonga pe tau kei taitari, holo pe homea taine princess, walanglang koe whiawhini. Te u whawhi maheni e tau Miss Heilala Lolotonga. Miss Oceana, tau moe pe au. Kene whahoko haki koe hula ma tau tōru. We'll invite our current Miss Heilala to perform for us tonight that's part of our entertainment this evening. She will be performing a hula. Mele Ohana, a hula as a tribute to her family and all that they sacrifice they have made leading up to her journey as Miss Heilala, during and after. May this hula serve as a love song to her family and Tonga. A special honor to her papa, who passed away, Pierre Robert. Although French-Canadian, a love for family and Tonga, all for God's glory and honor. Miss Heilala, Miss Oceana, tau piao.
Na ke aloha e kau kalei ku poli Nau ku makana aloha e Ke iaina e pula mamai I loko ku nau Na ke akua e malama up to my family, whose love I wear upon my chest. This is my gift of love for you, from this land that has nurtured me. 'cause it remains here in my heart, cared forever by God. Here is my love for all of you. Nake aku ai malamau, e aku aloha ia oko. Here is my love for all of you, all of you. For all of you.
Our current Miss Heilala there, Siosiana Tamoepea, with her number this evening, and we'd like to once again acknowledge Siosiana. This year, that is also part of becoming a Miss Heilala, a requirement that you must be in Tonga for the following year and attached to the ministry. And that's what Siosiana, and not just Siosiana, but her whole family, they had moved to Tonga, which is no small ask. So I'd like to acknowledge her parents, Semisi and Anita. Thank you for the sacrifices that your family has made for your daughter during this one year in her reign as Heilala for the year Malo Aupito. As promised, our final number this evening, Miss Heilala, followed by former Miss Heilalas. One last number, and I'd like to call on them on stage once again, if I could please have. And while this number is on, can I please ask the 14 contestants if you guys can make your way behind stage, as right after I'll have you guys on stage. So if I could please introduce Shirley Beeman Felipe, Miss Heilala 1990, Tessie Leila Toluta'u, Miss Heilala 2007, Miss Heilala 2012, Hinalei Liberty Afeaki Havili, and Yahanara Tupulotu Sokop of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it.
tairiki tokera karere ki tai tairiki tonga tairiki tokera kiterangi Pata toririri kite aria takoto kirunga ite pomatangi kapa kapa tairiri akanu kanu kamai takumauri karere kite rangi takumauri
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have it there for you tonight, our final treat from our former Miss Heilalas, which are Shirley Beeman Felipe, 1990, Tessie Leila Toltau of 2007, Hinale Liberty Afaki Habili of 2012, and Yahanara Tupulotu Sokop of 2019.
And now we're just gonna call our 14 contestants back to the stage.
If we can have
Our
some music.
14 contestants, please make your way to the stage now for our announcing our top 5 for our talent for tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you on stage our 14 Heilala contestants for 2026.
I was wondering, what is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby.
Wow. Tau te ki pas mai ke tau tau hong full mafa.
At this moment, I would also like to acknowledge the panel of judges this evening and also the scrutineers for the effort that you've made in coming through with the marks this evening. As announced, we will be announcing the top 5 in no particular order. And as for the ladies, when I announce if the top 5 that I'll be announcing, please just move forward. In the top 5, with no particular order, we have Miss Ewa Tourism.
Miss Ewa Tourism, Patiola Samantha, Thomasia Paula Jr., Siwa Basila.
Second of the top 5, once again in no particular order, we have Miss SNS USA.
Miss SNS USA, Lava Lava Hekakala Hingoa, Rijol, Heda, Tuanetoa, E South.
Next on our top 5 for this evening, we have Miss Masani Connect, Ministry of Tourism.
Miss Masani Connect, Ministry of Tourism, Teki Faiva Ihakau, Tuitawake.
Next, we have Miss Tonga Australia 2026.
Miss Tonga Australia 2026, Antiveniana Tariauri.
And the final number 5 contestant for this evening's talent, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Lady Maria Tonga, Australia.
Lady Maria Tonga, Australia, Silia Sitoafa Matelau.
Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our results for this evening. So now I'm going to ask the DJ to please play some music. Ladies, I'm just going to ask you to take a walk, led by our first 5, followed by the rest, and then I'll have you all just come back here while we finish up for this evening. So DJ, take it away. They'll have their final walk for this evening, Malo. Miss Ewa. Miss Ewa.
I was wondering if you could see what is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Either my bed, so I know I'm on your mind.
Malo pito, e ko tawa o mai ai ki he ngalu tuku o e katoanga o e fiafini, tahine prinsesi Kalauni, prinsesi Sinai Takala, o e la vai o e katoanga o e fiafini, whatawanga pe na e meite ki he mea a e feitu una ki he katoanga ni. Ko ia, o ne la vai e tau katoanga, toi whawhea toi peki mautolu, taimi e whiawhea pongpongi ki he ni, ki he tau te hoko atu, o e tau whamau i hono wha mo nima, o e tau kauwhiri mo e tau hongfulma wha i he sarong, mo island creation, o e whiawhia pongpongi i he nia. Pea iai pe mga hi whaiva e toki tāna ki mai. Ko ia, o to e whawhia tai peke mo to e mea mai, i e whiawhi a pongpongi e to hoko atu, e tau kātoanga o e Heilala.
And that brings us to the end of the program. As we mentioned at the beginning, the prayers and also the word of thanks and the welcoming all happened at the beginning of our program. And we're not going to even touch that because the grace has been said. We acknowledge the Crown Princess. Thank you for being with us. Mokataki ke tau paspasi whakahounga ai tahine Prinsesi Kalauni Sinai Takala. And that brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to the end of our formality. We await as Her Royal Highness exits the building. Once again, we mentioned that the program, we've changed it. The word of welcome and thanks happens at the beginning together with our grace, and we're not going to even touch that. We're going to leave the grace to go with you this evening. We'd like to acknowledge all those that will be leaving our shores tomorrow, the team from BYU, Kalani Staka and your team, Malo Aupito, thank you for remembering Tonga. It means a lot, your presence tonight. And anyone who will be leaving Tonga, we'll bid you farewell. Return back again tomorrow for more entertainment with our 14 beauties. But that brings us to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Malo Aupito ho mo mea mai tua o fatu.
Game I hate to lose.
Atele niti, pia moe Heilala Festival. And I don't know about you, but I really enjoy Atele niti tau whanau. Congratulations to the top 5. Miss Ewa, you surprised us today. That's been tuning in to Vai Moana Media live stream. We love you so much. Thank you for all the good comments. Thank you for all the beautiful comments and all the bad comments. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Remember tomorrow, we're going to be here. And hopefully you will tune into Vai Moana Media live stream tomorrow. Once again, congratulations to all the contestants, top 5. I don't know what to say. I'm so happy. This is what it's all about, Tonga. This is what it's all about. Ofalahe taga moto tanga imena ofatoga ngai ikau miskoni talu me kamata tau fe auhi oku nau fu fe ofani au pito. Hey camera boy, I hulu imange ke kautama. The love, fe ofani fe koe koeanga ia e tau me au pehe. And I got nothing to say. Mad love to all of you. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we'll be here again. Iyo ofalahi atu, oku ngako anala atu, malo au pito. Let's go.
Count.